The very first invention was the stealth leg press. That was the first
Right.
like, meaningful, something that I actually patented and spent the time and money. I've been inventing stuff. I actually have some really crazy inventions that are being prototyped.
While we're on that subject, since we have it here as a question we wanted to ask, can you just tell the story of the stealth leg press?
Yeah, so it's kind of funny. And I'll tell you guys, like I said, I haven't really told anyone this side of it. And it's pretty funny. I don't think they'll love it or appreciate it as much, but it is what it is. So I'll get into that. But the stealth leg press, we owned a small studio and we just didn't have much room. And I was like, I want a leg press, but they take up so much damn room and they're really expensive. So I was like, I can definitely build something that will serve the purpose and just cost a lot less. So I built a prototype, and this prototype, which is kind of funny, it looked exactly like the one that Titan Fitness first came out with. I don't know if you guys have seen that original leg press, and it didn't work at all. It was just a pendulum. I'm like, okay, this sucks. My idea didn't work, but I just went and hacked it up and I changed the angles. I was just thinking, how do I make this actually feel like I'm moving weight and fight gravity? So I changed all the angles, and I finally, after a lot of iterations, got it right. And it was like, holy shit, this works really good. But it's just funny that Titans, the first one they came out with it looked just like my crappy prototype that didn't work. So eventually I patented it and just showed a couple people. I made a little hype video, and Legend Fitness got a hold of me and said, hey, this is awesome. You want to make this? So I went down to Knoxville, got to meet all those guys, toured the factory, and they started manufacturing it. So they just licensed it. So they're selling it for a while, but the price point was pretty high. It's super heavy duty. It's got bearings. It's awesome. But I think it's at least $1,300. And then they're selling that. It's doing great. And all of a sudden, I think someone sends me a picture of Titan Fitness, and they're selling my leg press essentially, but it was just a really, really crappy version. And I was like, well, they're infringing on my patent because it is the same thing. So actually, this is the part that's kind of funny because just how I went about it. Because normally a patent, they're really almost kind of worthless in a lot of ways unless you have something that's really, it's worth a lot. Because you have to actually fight to protect it. And it's expensive. So most little guys like myself, they're not going to do that. So I was like, okay, I got to think outside the box here. So I started writing an email to Titan saying, hey, I have an attorney. My dad is actually a patent attorney, which he's not. But I just wanted to show them that I can fight this as long as you want to fight it. It's not going to cost me anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, my dad's a patent attorney. You guys are clearly infringing on the patent. And, oh, by the way, the version that you actually made that's infringing sucks. So I actually sent them video and all the stuff showing, hey, this is the actual version. I can give you the plans for it, all the CAD models, all this stuff. And if you actually want to sell one that actually works right, I will license it to you. And you can do the right thing and not just infringe on the patent. And we don't have to get attorneys involved. And I think they understood that they would sell a lot more of them anyways, and it would actually work. But it's just, I kind of bluffed my way through it, which I thought was kind of funny. Yeah, it was just kind of typical, big business, just trying to push the little guy aside, but it worked. So here we are. They are selling it. They're selling a ton of them.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots and lots.
That's incredible. That's an awesome, incredible story.
No one really knows that because I don't really want to bash on the business that I'm working with, Titan's great. They do have good price point.
It turned out well, yeah.
But that was my personal side of it where I just I have to do something. And that's how I went about it. And it tended to work out. So, yeah, I thought it was kind of funny.
There it is.